Hey, Michael, I want to congratulate you with your Amazon's Choice badge for Tea Lights by Michael Zohar candles. I know how competitive the category can be, so to see that's a job well done. Now, my job is to look for potential opportunities with sellers who prioritize on Amazon. And if it's okay with you, I'd like to show you a large module which you have for this listing you're not utilizing, and it takes up valuable real estate in addition to a few other things I noticed. My name is Sean, and I'm with My Amazon Guy. So listen, I'm going to pack this full of valuable information. It's designed to help grow sales. I'll get to the module in just a minute, but the first thing I want to talk about are your keywords. So we utilize this tool to look at your sponsored and organic keywords. We do a ton of competitive research and other things, and I'm noticing that your keywords are low. So you've got 58 sponsored keywords, but only 1,289 organic keywords. So both of these numbers are low. And we do recommend a 1-to-2 ratio. So for every one sponsored, you have 2 organic. But let's see how you're performing within the keywords where you're indexing. So as I scroll down, you'll notice that I sorted the keywords in your category by the most frequently searched. And over here on the right are your sponsored and organic ranks. And if you see any hyphens, this means that you're not indexing for these words, but it's very valuable. So right away, I see that there's a lot of exposure that you're missing out on. Additionally, as I scroll down looking at on the right at your organic keywords, do you notice how for the most part, other than a couple, you're in the triple digits? And when that happens, it means that you're pages deep. So it's going to be very hard to find you. So let's put this into perspective a little bit. So ooh, look at this one, tea lights. You're organically ranked 219 for tea lights, and there's 3,615 people looking for that on Amazon US this month alone. So of course you're going to have all the sponsored ads before you, and then the 218 other organic ads before you. And I just want to get an idea of how much revenue is going to be generated by the word tea lights on Amazon this month. Okay, so $1.5 million. So that's $18 million a year. You've got to ask yourself, is your organic rank of 219 sufficient enough for you to get your fair share of this revenue? The answer should be no, hands down. Your organics need to improve, especially when some sellers are getting 10, 20% of this revenue. So I would definitely update your keywords, both sponsored and organic. Now, let's talk about competition. I took these words from your listing and found your title, and found this listing here. Now, I'm not doing any product comparisons. However, what I do want to show you is their advertising. So they're doing a bit more than you. This is why they're selling more. So they've got 2,093 organic keywords, almost 1,000 sponsored keywords. This is hands down why they're selling more. I mean, they have sold over 1,200 units in the past 30 days, and you're just over 600 units. So they're selling double what you are, and it's purely because of their advertising. They've got much more exposure than you do with their advertising. They've got over 2,000 organic keywords. So even if they weren't advertising, they would still sell more than you. But let's talk about what we can do to improve your organics. So here at My Amazon Guy, we break up SEO into 3 phases. And in phase 3, we look at those keywords where you're ranked in spots 20 through 50. And right now you've got 140 of them. Now, because of that, you're really not benefiting from that organic traffic. So our focus would be to lift you up in the ranks so that instead of being in spot 29 for candles, tea lights, we'd have you in the top 10, right? And that goes for all of these. So if you're not having to sponsor those words anymore, it lowers your A costs. It's going to drive a ton of traffic. So just imagine that. Now, let's talk about the listing. And one last thing on keywords, one thing to think about, it's your words that get your listing above everybody else's, right? In the search results. And then it's the look, the feel, and the appearance along with your product that creates conversion once they select you in the search results. So I'm going to go through your listing now, looking through your images. So I would ask, who is your demographic? Is it a party planner? Is it a homeowner? Is it a DIYer? Is it a man, a woman? Who is that? We want to see more lifestyle images. It does create a connection with consumers when they're on your listing. Also, video is necessary too as well. I like that infographic. This is a good one too, as well. But I would, build these out more. Add, talk about the scent and what makes them so special and unique. Infographics would help with that. Video, definitely. Your title, short. You need to go up to 200 characters, and I recommend it because this is the first spot that Amazon looks for your organic keywords. So you've got double this, you can double the length of your title right now. I love that your brand registered. Great job with that. Now, coming down here, you want to make sure that each of these bullets has 250 characters, and you want to make sure that you're integrating those frequently used words that we saw in the other tool regularly into those in your title. Now, as I scroll down, if you do anything today, I'm going to show you that module. Log into Seller Central, and right above product description, you'll see a brand story. That's where you can put the Michael Zohar logo, talk about how you got your start, why you do what you do, what makes you so unique and special. You can even include a link to your brand store. So I just want to show you an example of one that we put together for a company called Age of Sage. Look at this. It's phenomenal. You could, it fills up the entire screen. You have this module, you're just not using it. So there's a lot of benefit to it. It gives you, more exposure. And then I want to look at your A+ content down here. The one thing I noticed right away, the words that you have in your images are not helping with your with your organics. So we do recommend 500 to 1,000 words of crawlable text within your A+ content because it does index for organic traffic. The other thing I'm going to look at real quick is your alt text behind your images. So think of this. What are people typing in the search results when they're in the search bar when they're looking for a product like this? I wouldn't be typing G dinner repellent relaxing bridesmaid. I would type in tea light candles, scented tea light candles, tea light votives, scented votives, fall soil scentsy gifts, women burner party flowers gifts, mosquito. We've got to update your alt text. I don't know who did this. Burn Xing. Yeah, is not helping you. Your alt text is not helping you. Oh, I'm so sorry. Whoever did this. All right. So the other thing is a product grid down here would help increase your average order value. I would love to chat with you though, help you fix your alt text and a couple of other things that I'm noticing. But listen, here in My Amazon Guy, we are a 300-person agency and we manage over 250 brands, giving our clients peace of mind knowing Amazon is handled so that they can focus on their business. And we're full service, Michael. So I'd love to chat with you. See how we could help. Give me, if you could, in the email, there's a button that says book a call. Go ahead and select that. Grab yourself a free consultation, and then I'll email out that competitor analysis. But I would certainly love to chat with you. So look forward to hearing from you soon. Take care.